This is about the subject of self-esteem. A lot of people use this term self-esteem, but not everybody can give you an accurate description of what this thing is. But here's my attempt. People usually use the terms high self-esteem and low self-esteem. I'm not quite sure just how useful these descriptors are and these metaphors are of high and low, but it's a great starting place. Somebody who has low self-esteem tends to be somebody who doesn't think much of themselves, doesn't think much of their skills. They usually have an image in their mind of them maybe being curled up like a ball, or being a baby, or being terrified, or whatever. When you ask somebody enough questions, somebody with low self-esteem enough questions, you usually find that the way that they represent themselves in their mind is in quite a low way, sort of a low socioeconomic status way, or a low way in terms of the way that others might see human beings. Somebody with high self-esteem is somebody who in theory loves themselves and enjoys being who they are, and they value their skills. They value what they're about. They value who they are. Somebody with high self-esteem is you could almost consider them a narcissist. I love myself. I really do. Esteem. Esteem, it comes from the old, is it Latin or Greek? I can never remember. I believe it's Latin, but don't quote me on that one. It comes from the same root as the place estimate. Estimate, esteem, estimate. It means the way that you look or the way that you regard. Esteem means to look or to regard. So self-esteem is the way that you look at yourself. Self-esteem is the way that you perceive yourself. So whether you want to call it high, low, small or large, your level of esteem, whatever metaphor you want to use for it, what's your esteem like? How do you estimate yourself? How do you weigh up you and your character in terms of reference to others as you go out into the world? Because if you believe that others are higher than you in society, or others are lower than you in society, and you use comparative methods such as using the terms low self-esteem and high self-esteem, I'm not sure how useful that is. Have good self-esteem. Have useful self-esteem. Have positive self-esteem. Estimate that you're a human being who's worth it, who's valuable.